our student athletes, because they are students first, they are definitely athletes second, because they're cumulative, and I love to talk about this, is one of my favorite parts, other than the actual signing piece, is they have a cumulative GPA of a 3.68. That is the average GPA of these folks that are sitting up here. And again, that shows exactly what we do here at Northern Guilford High School. They are students first, they're athletes second. The way our signing celebrations work here, we will start over on this side with our women's basketball. In front of each of our athletes is their letter of intent for them to sign. And I do have, and sometimes it's got a little gremlin in it, but this is since I have been here, this is my 4th year. Since I have been here, this is the exact same pen that every one of our athletes signed with. And we were going to continue this tradition as long as I am here. It is a fountain pen, and yes, sometimes there are some gremlins and it doesn't work. You'll see them shake it, and anyway, they'll get it figured out. The process is very simple. I will turn the microphone over to Coach Furlow, and then from there, she will recognize her athlete. Miss Aaliyah will sign, and then we'll just work our way all the way down until we get to our track folks who are worried about people leaving. So no one can leave until they finish signing. They have informed me that if anyone gets up to leave, I am to tackle them and drag them back down. And I will do it, Paul, I promise. Okay. Without further ado, we're going to turn it over to Coach Furlow and Miss Aaliyah with the magic pen.
Thanks, Coach. This is exciting for me as well. And 6 years ago, and this is our 7th year, but 6 years ago, after our first year, as a booster club, we said, we need to have something for the student athletes that are signing. And so we came up with this signing celebration, and we had maybe 1, 2 here and there, but to look here and have 17, this is impressive. It warms my heart. But anyway, without further ado, Aaliyah. It's been my privilege, and I do mean it has been my privilege to coach her for 4 years. Aaliyah, just to give you a little bit of the impact she's had on our program, she came in as a freshman. She has started on varsity 4 years. She has been an all-conference member 4 years. She was our first ever conference player of the year this year. She has scored 1,389 points. She is second on our all-time leading scoring list. She is second with rebounds with 777. She leads our school in steals as well. So that's just a little bit of the impact that she's had, but she has just been tremendous on the court and off the court. We had a very young team this year, and she had to do a lot of leading, and she did a great job. We finished 21-6. Aaliyah has never been on a team her 4 years that has finished below 2nd place. That's pretty impressive. We had 2 conference titles with her and 2 second place finishes. So before I get too emotional, because I love her like my daughter, Miss Aaliyah finish. And if you can't tell from her shirt, she is going to Livingstone College.
All right, well, good evening. Chris Harris and I have the opportunity to recognize our football signees. Tonight we are recognizing 5 young men that have done a tremendous job, not only, as we've already mentioned, on the field, but certainly off the field. With a combined record between all of them, from a freshman to a senior, is 57-4. We have 3 players, Austin, Chris, and TJ, who started out as freshmen. Austin playing receiver, quarterback, and kicker. Chris playing linebacker and running back, and TJ Ruff playing linebacker and something similar to a tight end. We'll go with 1 for 2 for the stats. But getting back to the guys, and then Malik joining us as a junior, playing receiver and free safety, and then Andre Adams coming as a senior, playing receiver and corner. More importantly, one thing that I also wanted to mention is their contribution to our youth football camp. All of them were present every single day out there working with the kids, making sure that our kids in the community see what it's like to play the game of football, to be coached by such fine young men, and making sure that their skills are carried on. So we do have the privilege of recognizing them tonight. Austin going to Campbell, Andre going to Kentucky Christian, Malik going to North Dakota State, Chris going to UNC Chapel Hill, and TJ Ruff going to North Alabama. So gentlemen, congratulations.
My name is Bill Chambers. I'm a basketball coach here at Northern.
Coach, let him finish signing. That's okay.